Ladies and gentlemen, we are into game number 4, Lightside versus Invul. Lightside still have match point in this playoff series. Oh, actually bot mid laner is quite low, but Fierce with the hail of blades once again on the Cho'Gath, hitting so damn quick, and Faded is really low. Age from Dr. Chaos as Lightside have found a level 2 advantage here. Nickel 60%, 50% even. But they will, actually dodge out on the flay there. Spike stepping forward to hit even more. Which dashes back in with a hookshot here. Oh, Kindred looking for an early gank here. Lantern in, flash flay onto Spike. Can they find the hook though? Chaos dashing away. Actually, there's an engage in the middle, and Fierce dealing so much of it onto Fade, but he will not get first blood because actually Amp will pick that one up. Oh, engage. Hookshot here, but it gets cancelled. Oh, I thought Jax would go for even further here. Butchie is running Ignite. Jax has to be a bit careful there. Oh, doesn't Jax see that he's getting... I mean, he's gonna get stunned here. Flash out from Jax actually, but he still goes forward. Kindred is here, Butchie finds the hookshot. Can they find the stun though? No, and the passive will reset. Can they find the damage on the Kindred? He will not find the stun, but there it goes. And I think Emp might win this one, but actually Flash out from the Kindred. Butchie is gonna be the only one falling. The start for game number 4 is a lot more calm, and Fierce roaming down to the Drake, eating it, securing a stack. I guess. Oh, actually Jax uses the counter strike, which could mean that Lightside could look for a dive here if they want to, and they will look for it indeed. They will find the Sejuani ultimate, but Butchie cannot find the Q, and with enhanced damage, but they still should find the damage here. The ignite from Butchie, and they will get the kill. How much more can they get? Butchie with the early tab ice in the top lane could be really huge. Jax does not have boots for himself. Oh, actually Jinx. Oh, she gets caught by that grand entrance. He's just dead. They did maybe going for the Cho'Gath right here. For some first strike value right there. Gets 49 gold for that. Ka-ching! But here comes the Rupture from Cho'Gath, and Kindred is here as well. I guess Silas can steal away the Kindred ultimate, but no, he actually doesn't have ultimate up. And now Lightside may have to give the Rift Herald, which... Oh, actually the Kindred Mark spawns there as well. Or no, they're flashing in onto Spike. Has flash though. The hook is still not coming out. There it goes. He tries to predict. Oh, but it's such a late flash, and he will go down. The spell shield did not do anything. If that would have healed him, he would have survived. But Spike uses ultimate both thumbs and still goes down. Riftel gets placed mid lane before his Drake. That should mean that Invul will get this one for free. So the hook will land this time around. Oh my god, I can't speak. So much damage onto Spike, so much damage onto Billy as well. But who will fall here? Now Spike using the ultimate, and the ignite comes down, and Sejuani will be one picking that one up. Stun does not come down onto Jinx. They will not look for more as Kindred is around. Action top lane. Gage onto Butchie, but he's gonna be fine. The Kindred is close though. Oh, he uses the hookshot back onto the Jax. Flash in from Kindred. Oh, Butchie is gonna be in trouble. He has to activate him though, but he's just gonna go down, and Kindred is 3-0. How many marks does she have? She has 3 marks right now. Needs 1 more until she gets her first big upgrade. He's going on to Fierce, but should know Kindred is topside. He's still going though. What is this? Uses the Cho'Gath ultimate, but it's, I mean, it's a 1v2 and he's just gonna die in this one. Uses the stopwatch, but there's no one coming to rescue him. Flashes out, gets E back up. Chaos, meanwhile, kind of diving bot lane. Faded will survive. Now Sejuani has joined the fight. Somehow that ultimate lands. I don't know in what universe it did though, because it was not the one I'm living in. But I mean, still it hit. And Faded will get the kill. How did that one land? Kindred wants to go for a mark here. Faded sees it, and so does Amp. Oh, the Kindred's gonna be in some trouble. She does have the Lampshot Spite up. Chaos is here as well. He's gonna be super dead. Use the Lampshot Spite, but to what avail? She will still go down. No, actually Lantern. But she fails to Q over the wall. And now Spike comes here. Can he pick up the kill? He will indeed. Jax has TP'd in. And he actually ran here, but he's gonna be super low. Does not get stunned up almost. Faded gets hit by the hook. Oh, but what? Oh, but he buffers the E on the red buff. Oh my god. Okay, this game is starting to ignite. Drake now spawning. And need I remind you, if Lightside get 4 Drakes, I mean, they will get an insane so. And they engage in the mid lane onto the Cho'Gath. They get some damage, but they do not find lethal damage. Meanwhile, Jax going backline, but they have found the Cho'Gath actually. Jax still not can get some, but there it goes. And they will find him. Jinx has taken out to Chaos though, and Kindred survives for now. Low health bars on Lightside. Can Jinx get more resets? No, she's down to half HP, and they may have to disengage with her, but Lightside surviving with 4 members could look for the dragon here. How many stacks does Faded have on the Cho'Gath R? 2. This Silas is literally getting big. The Rift Herald is, I mean, just 25 free gold for Lightside. Do we find the Flay onto Fader, but that's it though. You're looking for the death sentence. Hits a minion though, much like the Nautilus game. Once again, Fader steals away the feast. And I mean, why not? Pretty damn strong for securing objectives. Dragon has now spawned. Kind of a standoff in this mid lane. Both teams want to get this wave, but he gets hit by the death sentence, takes so much damage. Gonna get probably one shot here. He will get taken down, but Lightside have dealt so much damage onto the Kindred, but the Lancer's fight has come down. But Tukia's going to follow as well. 2 members already dead for Lightside. They can't find so much damage onto the spike, but he will survive. Actually, oh my god, Faded with a one shot onto enemy Jinx. And he will go even further. Finds a double kill. Oh my god, Faded is completely insane. He's gonna go further. He's gonna go for the Jax. Tries to find the object, but he does not. He will instead go for the enemy Thresh. Billy is super low. And Faded will find the unofficial triple kill. Holy smokes, he just went completely mad mode in that fight. Oh my god, Faded, who will go for even more here. Looks for the Jax, you can just use the counter strike. But Silas still goes for the dive actually. Tanking the tower. He's gonna be fine. Oh, I saw the pentakill angle there for Faded. But yeah, it's completely insane that Faded turns that around, finds the kill onto the enemy carry. First the Jinx. Oh, come on. If we would have gotten the steal with the super mega death rocket, that would have been crazy. Oh, Faded gonna go for the 1v1 in his bot lane, level 15 on the Silas, hits the abduct, oh my god, gets Jax out to half HP immediately. There's no way Jax wins this. Faded is so damn strong. Another counter strike, but it does not matter. Oh my god, Faded is popping off in this game for... Oh, maybe an engage here onto the Kindred Thresh. There is going to be a pincer maneuver here from Lightside. They have members from every single angle, and they find the ultimate onto the Kindred. It's going to be completely one-shotted. Doesn't find the respite, and they will find Thresh as well, and they will turn towards Baron. Cho'Gath is bot lane, does have TP. Feast is up. They could go for a steal here, but Lightside, 5 members strong, for sure, go for the Baron. Now Lightside looking for this inner tower. Should be no contest from Invul after all. Butch is split pushing bot lane as well, taking away the Gromp, and will keep constant pressure there. That sentence does not land so much damage from Faded onto the inhibitor tower, but he does take some back actually. Oh, he's gonna get hooked here and he's gonna get taken down. That's the Magi stacks completely gone. Huge pickup for Invul, which he finds the bot lane inner tower and will be able to get out here. I feel like it's been really weird. Now the death sentence lands onto Emp this time. Flay gonna land as well, but he... Oh, another death sentence. He does have flash. Will use it actually. Blast Cone will help him. I think Node tried to hit that one before he got there. I don't know, I feel like... Oh, actually Dr. Chaos has found himself caught in top lane. Uses the ultimate and he will be able to survive in this one. Grant entrance out. Oh, another one getting caught here, but this time for Invul. Node forced the flash out. Dragon has spawned and Lightside are looking for it. TP coming in from the Cho'Gath, TP for Faded as well, and they will begin engaged onto the Cho'Gath immediately. But the case is here, and actually the Sonias from Faded has been forced, and they find the engage. Oh, so close that the Jinx is caught out. Bushi finds the engage onto Mikkel. Can he find damage though? He's still alive, but so much damage. Lamsh's fight to come down. Kindred is 1 HP. The flash out, 1 kill now. Jinx falling. So does Thresh, and so does the Kindred. Jax now alive here, fighting against Sivir, and he will fall. Lightside find 4 kills. They will go even further. Faded gonna try to find Fierce, but he will not find little damage. Can he? Actually, he's gonna go even... Oh my god. Faded is crazy. Oh my god, he's gonna die to the tower. Oh my god, Faded, what are you doing, man? No. Pain. Even though there was a slight mishap there for Faded, who wanted to go for a little more than he probably should have. Lightside still do get themselves the Cloud Drake, but he's split pushing bot lane, has TP up. Just putting some pressure on this inhibitor tower bot lane. He will join up with his team now because Invul are pressing forward, and Invul will be the ones claiming that scouting crab actually. Faded on the flank right now. Oh, but MP is gonna get caught out, does not have flash right now, can he get out? He's so tanky, and the death sentence does not land. Here comes the engagement from Dr. Chaos onto the Cho'Gath, who's very tanky. Spike, and now actually Jax is completely alone and gets the stun onto Butchie. Butchie will just build some space here for Spike, who actually another counter, but oh, Faded just eats him. Gonna go even bigger in this one, and this is gonna be a huge fight. Oh my god, 4! Man, knock for Dr. Chaos! I mean, it is gonna be the clean wipe, and this is going to be the series. Oh my god, what an engage from Dr. Chaos. Holy shit. Oh my word. What a grand entrance. The ability name really fitting in that one. As Lightside finally find the win here. They take down Invul in the NLC Division 2 playoffs upper bracket and will move on to the upper bracket finals. Whew. Hello, Accept.
Hello, Bazik.
How are you feeling right now after beating Invul 3-1?
I don't know, man. I'm actually so happy right now. I mean, right, like I usually, after every win, right? I mean, throughout every win in the season as well, even versus Invul last time, it's like, okay, it feels good, you know? It's nice to win, but right now I'm in fucking on cloud 9, you know? So happy.
Nice to hear, man. Yeah, I mean, I can only say that I agree on that one. What would you say was the biggest reason that you ended up with the series win against Invul today?
I think in general, from every single game, you could kind of see that. I mean, the early games ended up being close or even favorable towards them. Like obviously in the third game where we lost, we were a bit ahead in the early game. But either way, like it felt like the early game could kind of go however in pretty much every single one. But always the team fighting, I think, was the difference maker, and how we play as a team later on into the game as well, right? We always caught them off guard on rotations, and we always out-rotated them, managed to pick up turrets where they couldn't match, and I mean, in general, just the 5v5 fights, we always kind of ended up coming up on top. Even the fights that kind of started a bit rough, we usually ended up winning.
Yeah. And now, following up on an earlier interview, I'm just gonna say one word, actually a name. Graves.
Yeah, I mean, we lost today with it, right? That's the only game we lost.
No,
picking it again.
Stop. No.
No, I mean, obviously it's nice when you. I mean, Emp is a really good player, right? I mean, they all are, right? But it's like always nice when they start banning the Sejuani and Maokai, and then you're just pulling out the Graves, you're pulling out the Vi, and I mean, not the Vi, what am I saying? The Lilia rather, and they can't really match it, right? It's he always manages to get a lead individually, right? And just has a lot of value in the game, so.
Yeah. Alright. One question about game number 3. How long is the VOD review for that one going to be?
I mean, it's a good question. Actually, I haven't decided yet. I mean, realistically, either that game is like a 3-hour VOD review or it's like a 2-minute one. It's like one of those two, because I think every mistake we made in that game was the exact same one. We just we said, okay, don't fight them, guys. Just pressure two sides at once and take stuff. And sometimes it was good, sometimes maybe not so good, sometimes maybe we forget that they need to force the fight, and we kind of let them do that. But either way, I mean, it's realistically the same mistake over and over. And I think on a better day, we wouldn't make this mistake, right? So it is what it is.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, kind of okay to make the mistake when you're up 2-0. There were some room to play with. Regardless, talking a bit about the other series that we will be having on Sunday, we have Venom Crest up against Thunder. Who do you favor in that one?
I think it's gonna be a close one. It's hard to say. I think at the start, or like if it was earlier into the season, I think I would have said Venom Crest almost for sure, because they kind of came out looking like a complete team already, like from the get-go, right? But I think the more that the split moves on, I think some of the weaknesses are starting to show a bit more. And I think, I mean, to me, I'm rooting for Thunder, right? I think it would be really fun, because just like us, they were kind of underdogs coming into the split. And they weren't like really top seeded, so I would really like for them to win, right? And for us to face them in the upper bracket final.
Wow, cool. And, well, is there any team that you're particularly scared of facing, or, well, yeah, is there any team that you're particularly scared of facing going into the rest of playoffs?
No, I mean, I'm scared of facing ourselves, man. Like, at this point, I don't know. It's like we can only lose ourselves, I think. But if any team, I mean, it's either Thunder or Venom Crest, as I said. I think the match is going to be really close. And I mean, I think we will beat them both, I think, for sure, comfortably even. if we just play our game, right? I mean, it's not impossible that they pull out like really good performances. I'm not saying that. But either way, like it would be one of those teams, and even coming into playoffs, I said that okay, if there's any team that we seriously drop games to because they're like really playing better than us, it's one of those two teams.
Yeah. And now that Invul were the ones losing this one, they will be playing against Fourth Wall, if I'm not mistaken. How are you feeling about that matchup?
I think that's one can be close as well. Like, I mean, Invul weren't too bad on the day. I think. I mean, I think they played all right, and I mean, their early games were good, as I said. I think if they mop up some of their sloppiness maybe into the mid and late game, I think they can be a pretty good team. But at the same time, I think probably the team that has played the best early game is Fourth Wall, is what we said. And I mean, at least when we played against them, and obviously they kind of start crumbling a bit once they start losing out in the game. And that's their biggest weakness. But if they can keep it together, I think probably Fourth Wall will take the game. But I wouldn't be surprised if Invul beat them.
Ooh, spicy. Well, Accept, is there anyone, player, watcher, anyone you would like to give a shout out to after this series?
I mean, I think I have to say it by now. I want to give a shout out to Kakis because that guy has helped me so much in my career. So it's not even related to the team or anything, but shout out to Kakis anyways for always helping.
Yeah, a real G.
Yeah, for sure.
Alright, thank you so much, Accept, for the interview. Once again, big congratulations on the 3-1, advancing to the upper bracket finals.
Alright, thank you, man.
Thank you, have a good one.
Yeah, you too.